I think what I would like to take from Vernon was his optimism and I was going to say entrepreneurship, and in many ways it was. I mean, he started that photography studio when he got out of the war, and then he worked at Walters, but he started working as a municipal judge. That was kind of an entrepreneur. There were no other lawyers, non-lawyers, who were in that in that position as a municipal judge, just him. But he always had kind of an
association of judges too.
Oh, he did?
That was in the paper. I didn't realize that.
He just had an open spirit to accept things, always was positive. I mean, I'm sure there were times raising 5 kids when with not much money, there was desperate financial times, and yet he always seemed to be fun. I think that's one of the reasons we always wanted to go back to his house, because he was fun with telling stories. Even the hard stories that he told about selling the printers when he worked at the Missourian and made 75 cents a month or whatever it was, he told them not as a victim, but as a sense of adventure, that his life was an adventure all along.
But the funny thing about that is it cost him more to sell those than he actually generated. And then he went to the editor and said, I did the math and this isn't working out for this guy. Don't. And that was him. He would kind of make a joke out of it and make life out of it.
But what's amazing is that we all have characteristics of that. If you really look at our personalities and the way we do things, we all tell some pretty great stories.
we all tell some great stories.
and we all, you know, we're the same way. No one in this family is a victim, and no one plays a victim to a bad situation. You never do anything but say, hey, it happened, so what?
We just blame other people.
Yeah. Well, I don't even blame.
We were raised right. We taught behind people's back.
Yeah, right. And that's just it. It's so great, you know, that everyone that we all do the same thing. We all make the best of the worst. As crappy as it can be, and as whatever it might be, we still have each other, and we still do things the right way. You know, there's honor, there's integrity, there's character, and yeah, the character was like cartoon-like character sometimes for her, but it was, we all have that, you know, and we all stood by who we are and what we do. And that's what he did. And that's what made him so great. And that's the memories I have. It's just you always go, God, that's awesome. And you want to be like that. And so that's what I think about, is that if I could be that man, or in which we are, growing up in a generation where people don't do that anymore.
You know, I think he was funny, but he was never funny at the expense of other people.
Yeah.
No.
He was just funny.
You're
and
right.
He was a good storyteller. And there are those people who are funny because they put people down. They exploit other people's shortcomings, and then there's those that are just funny because they're just naturally comedians.
He was able to laugh at bad things too, though. And that's just it. He could turn everything into it.
Yeah, some of that comes out of growing up during the Depression
and the war.
Yeah, and I think from talking to Grandma Casey, just talking to her about it, which she would say, like, you know, we didn't have very much. Dad, Grandpa Auer did, you know, always had food on the table. They always had, you know, something. But I think they always, from that, they learned how to make the best out of whatever they had. Whether it be writing on the back of the envelopes until you're, you know, all your life.
You're drinking Stag.
You're drinking Stag. He's drinking because it was on sale, it made sense, and it's just like that's partially a product.
Doesn't matter if it tastes like somebody feeding the can, it's 69 cents a six-pack.
It's not a rebate. You get it cold enough, you could almost drink it.
They shot the horse after they did that. You know?
And part of that, making that best of the, you know, Vernon was like that, Grandma was like that. They came from John and Olive. That came from the values that they instilled in their kids. It's like, whatever we do, we're going to be okay. We're going to stick together, and we're going to get through this.
Yep.
Remember Bob Auer, this was back in the summer. Bob Auer told me stories. It's fine if we want to talk about other people that aren't Vernon.
Yeah.
Like Grandma Auer. They say when they lived in Prairie du Rocher, he told me this for the first time. When they lived in Prairie du Rocher, they lived kind of somewhat close to train tracks, and during the Depression, people get off the train and come over to Grandma Auer's. And they knock on the door like, just, I got nothing. And those people never went away empty-handed. She made bread. She always gave them a loaf of bread that she would make. She would make loaves of bread and have them sitting around because she knew these people were going to come to her house and get off the train. And so she always had bread available. So not only are you making the best of what you've got and the situation that you're in, but you're going to take care of those people that maybe not be so fortunate as you are. You may not be super well off, but you're still going to do the best you can to help out as many people as you can, especially those who are asking for it.
Wow.
Well, isn't that great?
We have amazing kids.